I'm thinking about whether there's another way to get into O'Grain. I mean, because there has to be. But where would it be, though? Oh. That must be the next story thing. Because we know that we can get into O'Grain from here. We know we can get in there from here. We know we can get in there from... here. It would have to be south of here and east of there. Oh, maybe that's what the secret place is. Maybe the secret place is, like maybe this or that whirlpool over there are what we need to enter in order to get to that part of O'Grain. I don't know how we would get in there, but... I mean... O'Grain Grottos did mention, like the O'Grain Grottos thing, did mention... like take a boat ride. And there is someone who's like stuck on a boat out there that we can talk to. And if we could get on that boat, that might be able to get us into this whirlpool here. Where is the trap person at? There's definitely somebody who was like trapped on a boat out. Oh, there you go. Right there. Fishing bait on the beach. Maybe that's the hint we need. Maybe we have to be on foot. And then we'll get grabbed running along the shore here into the whirlpool. I don't see anything that looks like bait. Nobody is capped at the moment. Fishing bait on the beach. I mean, it can't have been a red herring, right? And all they mentioned is that it's bait on the beach, but I mean, is it like these items here? Like, will one of them actually say bait? And then when you pick one up that says bait, then it'll trigger something, or how does this work? I mean, the description of any of these items, does it call them bait? And none of them mention anything about making bait. So how does this work? Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for. I just don't know how to move that one forward. Fjord Woods. You have all of your woods. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the. Your woods, the camp. Is that guy done clearing this yet? Nope. We're not done there. Yeah, still nothing here. Yeah, still can't do anything with this boat here. And there's no jump off point to get in the water. Alright. I'll just move the story forward, I guess. I hate knowing that there's something I could do and not being able to do it. It's always the worst feeling in a JRPG. Here? No. Where did I see that grave? Is that it? Yep, that's the one. Why are your ancestors' catacombs so far outside Fawnsport? Well, that's a long story. You want to hear it? Sure, I'm interested. About 300 years ago, the sewer system was built in Fawnsport, which greatly improved the lives of the townspeople. Only the palace did not get any access to it, since under the palace lay the catacombs of our ancestors. It would have been an insult to let the fences of the palace pass through there. So for decades, the royal families still had to use the good old outhouse. That is, until the Mad Queen Hefnar came to power. She could not bear to see that the city dwellers were allowed to lead a more hygienic life than she herself. that despite opposition, she had the Noslin sewage system extended to the palace, which is one of the main reasons why she was called the Mad Queen. Of course, no royal wanted to be buried there anymore, Hefnir least of all, but they had new catacombs built. However, it would have been embarrassment for the court if the people learned that the old ancestral tomb had become a cesspool, which is why they built the new catacombs far away and kept them a secret. This is probably why the church has yet to discover the tomb, even though they searched for Lady Rhaena's grave so eagerly. So in the end, we have to thank the Mad Queen Hefnar's bowel movements on why the church hasn't discovered this place yet. Crazy story indeed. Well, let's go and find Lady Rhaena's grave. Wayne claimed that Glenn should be able to open it somehow. But how am I supposed to do that? I don't think I can do any... And there we go. Look, it's opening. What did you do? I didn't do anything. Maybe it reacted to your ether, like the teleporter in Shambhala with Len. Is this related to my echo? Who knows? Let's move on. Who knows, he says. All this secrecy is getting quite exhausting. So no treasure here. There's no turning back for a while if you continue. Why'd you have to put that there? Why? I want to do the side stuff. Just let me do the side stuff. Why do you care? At what point I do it? Why? I hate waiting till the end of these games to do the side stuff. I hate it so much. Another leyline coat. Thanks. Thanks for a fucking leyline coat, man. Great. Now they're doing the whole split party thing. What happened? Something separated us from the rest of the group. Listen, bewitched ones. Where's this voice coming from? Only the pure are allowed to approach the grave. Everyone else must first prove themselves. You carry within you the curse that fate has placed upon you. Pass the trial so you may defy fate and prove yourselves worthy. A trial because of the curse? Troublesome. But don't worry, we'll take care of you, princess. Thank you, but I can very well take care of myself. Maybe you are the ones who need my help, after all. After all, you are missing all your limbs. We have spent many years fighting our way through the world's battlefields. Do not underestimate us. I don't, still. But there are us? Now we are separated too. At least I still have you, Cress. I wonder why, though. Woof! Okay, so just her on her own. Did I give her a job? Yeah, she has shaman on right now. She's over 900. Could level something up. Gain up, I guess. Okay, got a new weapon for her. Her 8-star. We still haven't found her 7-star. Put a leyline coat on her. Why the hell not? Extra HP just in case. Yeah, let's get that. The curse confuses the mind. Man gets lost in it. If you are worthy of the grave, then face your inner self. Face your past. It's just terrible how the king's children are at each other's throats. He's not even dead, and yet they're slaughtering each other for his heritage. If I were the king, I wouldn't even want to get up from my sick bed. What is this stupid chatter? Away with you! Forgive us, my lady. Not worry, my sweet child. They are just talking nonsense. Mother is here for you. Yeah, that's where her, like, subconscious, aggression, I guess, comes from. Why are you showing me this? The event that drove you into the curse. It shall be your obstacle. The rest of us are over here. You guys see that vision just now? Was that a glimpse of Amalia's past? I sense Amalia and Bethrall's behind that wall. What is going on over there? Okay. Let's fight Shadow Amalia. What is this? An illusion? Want to fight it? Fine. Let's be done with this trial.
did it.
Did you? Look deeper into yourself. You have merely defeated an idea, a false copy of yourself. Where's the real Princess Amalia? This poison is used by the Vati assassins. It is completely odorless and tasteless, and kills within 2 hours. The best weapon is the one that cuts its own, isn't it so? Allow me the question. Is this what you really want? Half of Amalia's siblings are already dead. It's only a matter of time before they get her and me. I have to act first.
I remember it well. First, the oldest and the youngest heirs to the king's throne died. The oldest because they were direct heirs and had to be disposed of quickly. The youngest because they were the easiest to kill. When the first children died during a hunt or in infancy, no one suspected anything. But when 5 children and the concubine were dead in 2 weeks, rumors began to spread. The successors began to struggle for the legacy. The king's palace became a snake's nest. What are you doing to Mother? She gave me no choice. If I hadn't killed her, it would have been my turn. Mother. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
So she gained the power killing herself?
Once we were all a big family, but now, like monsters, we slaughter each other. Mother, I don't want to die. Wish I could avenge you. Wish I could avenge us both.
Yes, she got the curse when she was a little girl.
What is happening?
Olero, and welcome to the Crossroads of Destiny.
My mother had always been a fair woman. When I heard from the older children what was going on in the palace, I knew immediately that my mother would be one of the victims. She was too weak and too soft. I loved her and wanted to protect her. How could a child protect their parent? I was powerless until the masked man appeared. I wished for power to avenge my mother. I wished for fire magic that could slowly burn my opponents, water magic so I could suffocate them on dry land, earth magic so I could crush them limb by limb. So I paid the price and received the curse. But instead of getting the power to kill my enemies, fate ironically gave me the power of healing. It's our toast to recovery of our king. He may not be able to say it himself, but I'm certain he's glad we're all dining together here. The distrust in the palace had been palpable for the last couple of months. People avoided each other and locked themselves in their rooms. Every meal was eaten alone. Since father's illness, 15 tasters had died of poison. The servants found it harder and harder to find new replacements. For father's recovery, everyone was invited to dinner for the first time in a long while, in case a snake had nevertheless lodged its venom somewhere. All the family members had to be present and dine in the same soup.
This is a sign of our reconciliation. Together on this evening, we are to find again what has been lost to us. All right, my son.
We are family after all, aren't we? And if someone does not drink of the wine or eat of the soup, we know exactly who is wearing the costume of a snake. They ate the same soup, they drank the same wine, as if they were a family, as if nothing had ever happened, as if countless people hadn't died.
I'm getting all dizzy. What is this? The wine is poisoned.
No, I didn't. Everyone at the table except for father, who wasn't allowed, had eaten the soup. Every heir to the throne had ingested the poison, that someone had secretly mixed in. To this day, I don't know who did it. Maybe it was a concubine who had lost her child and gave her own life for revenge. But deep down inside me, I believe that father did it, because he was disappointed by his family. Seeing them kill each other must have shattered his heart. Of course, I also ate from the soup, and I too was also poisoned. But unlike them, I did not die, because with my gift of healing, I eradicated the poison in my own body. I was the only successor to the throne left. Look at yourselves. It was not the poison that sealed your fate, but your ambitions. Father died 3 days later, and I became his heiress. Stop it! I don't want to see this! Set me free! You are a stumbling child. As sure of victory as you seem, you are now at your wit's end. Did you see that? What did Amalia have to go through? We have to find a way to get to her. Amalia! Do you hear us? Hold on! Stop it. I don't need any help. I grew up in a den of snakes. I can manage on my own. I don't need anyone.
We guess we have to pass the test on our own. It is good that we were not separated. Together we will cope with this task as well. Yep, so now we're going to see that Mithras is possessed by his son. Or he's just crazy. And he had a, what do they call that? Like when your psyche splits and you gain like an extra personality from trauma. I forget the name of that. Opal Amulet. That's Mithras' 8. All right. How many battlefields have you stumbled through? How many battles have you fought as a mercenary? Death's breath close to your neck, never looking backwards nor forward, living only in the present. But now an important person has appeared before you, and you must remember your mission. You must look back. Can we skip the talking? If you want to lead this maiden, you should be able to look into your past. I'm pretty sure that's, what's the name? Like the town in Roland Fields. Can't remember the name. I'm pretty sure it's that town. Rayorum. This is the coolest armor you've created so far. Thanks. It's only missing some enchantments. One day, I want to wear one of your armors, Papa. One day, you will be able to craft yourself your own armor, even better than mine. Yeah, they could have updated the sprites, that way you could see that this was before, you know, Mithras was fused with all of the, you know, prosthetic limbs. You think so? That would be great. You'll go to any lengths, won't you? Shadow Mithras. So, is this the trial we have to face? Let's get it over with.
Is that the end of it?
Ice cold and sovereign, you kill your opponents. But can you also destroy the enemy within yourself?
Everyone, arm yourselves, all of you. We are under attack.
What's going on?
Bandits are coming. Quick, get ready.
Rayorum, hide inside the house.
Yes, Papa.
Oh, that was really harsh. Holy crap. So I'm also currently in the process of working my own game, and that is the definitive proof I needed to never do a scene transition using red. Holy crap, that hurt. That actually hurt my eyes when that happened. It doesn't help that I have a headache right now.
They got a lot of dough. They look like a bunch of mercenaries, and yet they're rich as king. Hey, blacksmith, what kind of group are you guys? I let you live so you could answer my question. If you refuse to talk, then you might as well die. I see.
The Order of Leonor
has been my life's work. It wasn't as big of a group as it was in the days of my father and grandfather. There were only a few of us left. Some did not believe in this harbinger or in any maidens being reborn. Others had their own plans for their own future. I belonged to a small wandering troop that kept all of the sanctuaries in Eldrea in good shape. You could have called us the janitors of the order. We were constantly on the road and saw all kinds of countries. It was an exciting life until those bandits ambushed us.
Hey boss, look at this kid. Look at this, a kid.
Rayorum.
Ha, so you can talk after all. But to be honest, I don't even want to listen to any. I don't even want to listen anymore. Kill them all.
No.
Papa.
You sack of shit.
Rayorum.
Ah, the sun, huh? Finish them off. Leave my papa alone.
Rayorum. What have you done? Why?
Oh, how touching. Now send his father after him. Ah, I got you here just in time.
My heart was full of sorrow at that moment, but even greater was the shame as my dying son worried for my life. After all, it is the parents who must take care of the children, not the other way around. But my son was strong, stronger than me probably, because with his will, he called for fate and received the curse. He paid with his body and received a new one in exchange.
Yep. And so his son is Alphonse. And Bathraz wears his son around. Because that's the armor that he had built.
Why is this armor moving? Is this a nightmare?
Are you Rayorum?
Mages to me.
So this bandit group had a bunch of mages in it. Alright.
Rayorum.
That's what you get, miserable wretch. How dare you? You killed so many of my men. Well, at least I have enough gold to hire more. And you. Tell your son in the maelstrom you can kiss my ass.
As the blood left my body, all I could think of was Rayorum. His armor lay shattered on the ground, the helmet was split in two, and there was a huge crack in his torso. Although it was not my son's body, I felt his soul all too well. He was still alive inside the dark metal. I needed to protect him.
Twice in one evening, in one place. I have never experienced that before. Now you know the procedure, right? Give me a sacrifice and I'll give you the curse.
Take whatever you want. My limbs or my whole body. I don't care. I just want to protect my son.
How touching. Very touching. I've already got a body today, so I'm fine with your arms and legs. How about this power? The power to control steel. What's going on today? One after another rises from the grave.
Rayorum, what you did to the people, what you did to my son, I will never forgive you. I'm going to kill you. No, we will both kill you. You will regret what you have done to us.
What are you talking about? You won't accomplish anything on your own.
We don't need anyone as long as we have each other. We'll manage on our own.
This is your real weakness. You both just can't ask for help. You think you're better off alone.
She sure talks a lot.
Good thing I'm running out of breath. I can't listen to her any longer.
You think that when you ask others for help, you show your weakness. This will be your doom.
If it were as you say.
If we were really unable to ask others for help,
then we would truly be weak.
Glenn, Len, all of you,
Come and help us.
make yourself useful for once. I mean, help me, please. Amalia, Patras, we have to get through there now.
What is this? Is this wall alive? If this wall's a monster, then we can defeat it. Fighting the wall. Weak against water. Water coat me, please. Just confirming there's only one. Okay, Rob's down. Platinum nugget. Okay, Glenn is blind now. Is Sienna blind? Sienna's not blind. You're not paralyzed, so let's make you bleed. Actually, let's make you blind. She's not blind. Ever do her Tiger Rush. Oh, I guess I didn't do that before. Okay, still has water attack. But he was blind, and I forgot. Not paralyzed, though. Okay.
Amalia, Patraz.
You alright?
About time.
You called for help and your friends ran to your side. Despite the curse, you have proven yourselves worthy. You shall have access to the tomb of the mistress.
Patraz, he's unconscious. Stop wasting time and go ahead. I'll stay with him.
Are you sure?
I don't sense any more danger.
Alright, we'll go ahead.
We'll be back for you in a minute. We fought hard to get entry, yet we are staying behind. I feel pretty foolish. Let's move aside, just in case.
Is this her? Is this Lady Reyna? Huh? A flower? Her body's completely decomposed, but the flower blooms as if it was freshly added. You think someone was here recently? This is an eternity lily. It was often put in the graves of nobles. It never wilts. I mean, I guess that bone in the middle is actually a flower, because lilies are kind of oblong flowers. I guess that could be a petal there. I mean, they probably should have made it like a really big lily to make it not look like it's just another bone in there. Because honestly, if they didn't say that there was a flower in there, I wouldn't know there was a flower in there. Because I don't see a flower stem or anything, I just see a bunch of bones.
Where's the key?
I see nothing of worth.
The grave of Lady Reyna. Excellent work. How long have we been looking for this? Thank you so much for leading us here, Sienna.
Wyatt. Killian?
I guess our paths cross yet again, Glenn.
Oh, you know each other. What a twist of fate this is. A sign that we are on the true path. The Pope has guided us properly once again.
What do you mean brought you here? A life anchor. I get it now. What are you doing?
On your knees, foolish boy. You must have forgotten the teachings. You stand before the reincarnation of the Holy Mother. This woman who will free us from the Harbinger. Oh, Holy Mother, the Pope requests an audience with you.
Oh, you talk shit and you don't bend the knee? I mean, I get it. You know, they just didn't animate, you know, they didn't go through the effort to animate this guy bending the knee, and that's why he's not bending the knee. But still, like, that line shouldn't exist if you're not going to put in the effort to actually animate the guy doing the same thing.
You want me to meet with the Pope?
He wants to support your mission. The Church's purpose is to lead the world to a better future through technical innovation. But as long as evil lies dormant, there can be no better future. We must defeat the evil together.
The Church belongs to the Leonor Order. Can we trust them? I can't. The Church has too much shady shit going on. But if we're fighting on the same side, the question is, do we even have a choice? Right, Wyatt?
I would strongly recommend that you come along.
So, if you think of me as the Holy Mother, surely you'll ensure the safety of my followers and me.
But of course.
Then let's hear what the Pope has to say.
Excellent. However, for security reasons, we must take custody of the Grand Grimoire.
How do you know we have it? How do you know we have the Grand Grimoire? No, you can't do that.
I can't have you walking around with a weapon of mass destruction through the church's capital. Please, do not defy the will of the Pope.
The stone remains in our hands. Do as Wyatt says. What? In all of Eldrea, there's hardly anyone as strong as him. You'll get it no matter what we say. Thank you, Len. I'll take care of the stone. Don't think I've forgotten what you did on the Aurora. Certainly not.
Let's not forget the original reason we came. The key.
The flower is the key?
The Pope will explain it to you. Now that you are safely taken care of, we can leave.
Mary Leia. So, this is the capital of the church. A whole city flying in the sky without any sky islands beneath it. And it was only a stone's throw away. Surely it can't be a coincidence that Mary Leia makes her orbits over Olandis.
Well observed. His Excellency had set all the wheels in motion to find Lady Reyna's grave and this key. And he has succeeded, even faster than planned. His Excellency is currently abroad. However, he will arrive in 2 days. In the meantime, the Holy Mother and her companions can enjoy Mary Leia's excellent hospitality.
It all looks so familiar to me. It's the same architecture as in my memories. Somehow this place looks familiar to me as well. Len? This doesn't look good. We need to get him to a doctor. So... Miss I Can Heal Anything recommends taking him to a doctor. Alright. Heard who? Who was the him? The only ones who talked were Len and Amalia.
You heard her, men. Take care of your Holy Mother's guests. How blessed I am, having the Holy Mother... How blessed I am. Having the Holy Mother reborn within my lifetime is the greatest gift our Lord could have offered me.
Sir Wyatt, we have a problem, I think.
What is it?
One of our sky armors is missing. Someone must have stolen it during the flight here.
During our trip, who would... Wait a minute, where's Killian?
Hasn't he already left the ship?
The Grimoire, where is it?
Sir?
That damn boy.
I think this celebration is only held once a year. I always feel like cats on display with all these guests. Len. I changed my mind, Timothy. Take me away from this place. I'd rather die than marry that man.
We'll get married and I'll find a new dream, but you need to stay here. You can't give up your destiny then. You'll continue living here and I'll find myself a house in the city. I don't want that. They just need my soul, don't they? How I live my life until I die is none of their business. Len, if something happens to you and you die, the song of the Mana Flora won't work. Then your echo will just dissipate like everyone else's, and your mission will have failed. So be it then. There are other maidens, better to live the life of the fullest than eternity of boredom. Len, I love you. Yep, there he is.
How dare you?
Ban, what are you doing here? Are you drunk?
You dare cheat on me? You think that's funny? You're mine.
Yours. Your parents bought me for you, like a toy, and the Order agreed out of gratitude for their generous donations.
You could have cancelled our agreement. Instead, I'm sure you just want my money. All the while, you're having fun with that man.
Get out of here. What, you want to kill me? Then come on and try. No, stop it, both of you. You! No!
What?
Glenn. What did you do?
I didn't mean to.
Miserable coward. Len, hang in there. Looks bad, doesn't it? The wound is deep. We should have left this place sooner. I'll find a doctor. I don't think they can help. There's yet another way we can save you.
Who could it be at this hour?
Open up, Father.
Oh, it's you. And H03? What happened? Oh dear. All the blood.
No time to explain. She's dying. We need the song of Mana Flora. We need to send her echo into the maelstrom.
That's not something I can simply decide on my own.
Do you want a maiden to die here? You want a maiden to die and her echo vanish? Her soul carries the Guardians.
No, of course not. Give me 10 minutes. Take care of her wounds until then.
One more thing. You'll have to send me along. Timothy.
What are you talking about? You know this song is only for the maidens. It's forbidden to send others.
I'm begging you. Is that what you really want, Timothy?
Yeah, so you're gonna hold off and keep her alive for the next 10 minutes with a gaping gut wound, huh? Cool. You are a stupid, stupid man. You could have stabbed yourself after the guy got the...
Have you gone mad?
Father, do as he says. I won't go, not without Timothy. If you don't send him with me, I'll die here with him.
All right, I will do as you wish. Put her in the middle.
Len, wait for me.
Step aside, Timothy, one at a time.
No matter how long it takes, no matter how long it takes, no matter where we end up, I will search for you and find you.
I'll be waiting for you, Timothy. no matter how many aeons it will take. Until then, my greatest love.
It is done. Now you, Timothy, into the middle.
Thank you. I'm coming. Wait for me, Len. Again, that dream. Len, Timothy, can it really be? Why does my body suddenly feel so different? I have to find her. I have to find Len. Take it easy, Glenn. Where's everybody? Sightseeing around town? I have to go see Len. I won't stop you, but don't overdo it, okay? Yeah, so Glenn, I guess, is Timothy. I mean, it was obvious that he was Timothy, but honestly, like, I was expecting him to turn out to be Van, just because, like, it was so obvious that he was Timothy that it was like, okay, this is trite if he is turned out to be Timothy. Anyway, like, we're over 3 hours now, so I'm gonna cut it here, and then next time we'll finish moving the story forward, which will hopefully, finally, after all this time, let us finish doing all of the side stuff, which is maddening that we can't do until this far into the game. Absolutely maddening. Really, like, it is. Like, it. In a JRPG, if you have access to an area, and you have side quests in that area, then give players the tools to be able to do everything. I mean, like, why hold off? You know, how is it hurting the game for us to be able to finish getting all of, like, the ultimate weapons and stuff earlier on? I mean, like, you can get the ultimate weapon in Final Fantasy VII on disc 2. You know, you can get the Lionheart if you want on disc 2. I will. Oh no. I mean, because the earliest you can get it is in S-Star. Disc 3. Earliest you can get the Lionheart is disc 3. Yeah, you don't have to go all the way to the end of the game to give players the option to go and do the harder side content stuff. Yeah. Like, none of these games are built around that. Like you have the side content be when the player wants to do the side content, and you have the story stuff be when you get to that point in the story. You know, like, they're separate things. Don't tie one to the other. Like, I don't know, maybe, like, the whole thing is that there's going to be story scenes that don't make sense unless you reach a certain point in the story. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I'm pretty sure we're going to do the, like, whatever side quest is going to happen to make it that we can create the ultimate weapons isn't going to have any bearing on where we're at in the story. I can almost guarantee it. And if we get to that point and it turns out that I'm right, then fuck this guy. Seriously, fuck this guy. I mean, like, I really enjoy this game. I like this game. But this guy has made so many decisions that are like this is a game that's made for people specifically like me. He made this game for me specifically. And yet, like, you know, like, every decision this guy made, like, is like he's trying to insult people like me for some insane reason. Like, it makes no sense why it is that he does so many things that it's like, yeah, I'm sure that you're going to enjoy the game because I did things this way, but just in case you're enjoying the game too much, I'm going to do all the things that ruin the experience. Like everything in this game is like that. It's so stupid that this guy, like, can understand so much about what made all these old games great, and then chose to execute on only some of them. You know, like, it's so weird. Anyway, yeah, so next time we'll finish up the story, and then so it should be like maybe 2 more sessions until we're done, hopefully. Yep, but that's gonna be it for now.
As always, if you're enjoying the playthrough and you like this is Old Man Talk About RPGs and appreciate doing other YouTube stuff, like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Ve Victus, Vires Numeris, and bye.